See, pistol round, you decide on armor, you're texting or something, you're jiggling back and forth in spawn and you're just walking right now. It's okay, we all text during games, no problemo. Looks like it's going to be a nice little A split. You got one guy underpass, two guys in palace, two guys ramp. Just pop out, that underpass guy should have a nice flank on the guy's connector. You get absolutely annihilated. You could have used the smoke there. You could have set one up in deep jungle. Would have helped everybody. And that armor isn't super necessary. I mean, you didn't buy it on CT side. So, just something to consider there. So now you guys are going to go for a 5-man swing mid with Deegs. See the one guy, you don't get the shot. It's okay. Alright, you guys finally get AKs, but you don't have, like, any utility at all. You guys got one smoke. Well, you guys smoked top mid, so I guess you started out with 2, but... And there goes your second smoke. It just smoked window. You need to push up with your team. Now, bomb is down behind you. You know that there's one guy, Cat. He just smoked it off. Window is still smoked. He's not going to jump up there. Don't worry about that. There's no need for that. But you have to start going. You got to be a little bit quicker than that. Because your smokes are about to fade. And then you're left with nothing. Luckily, your teammates are getting some kills. But it's a 4 versus 2. You get that guy on Cat, or your teammate does, but you're not watching window. The reason why you died from window there was because you took too long and your window smoke was no longer there. So let's see, you're going for a nice aggressive peek with the op. Nobody's there. That's fine. You can continue to hold it. Oh, one guy crossed. Oh, it's a scout anyway. It's okay. Kind of a mixed buy here. You got 2 teammates with AKs. One teammate that was AFK at the start of the round, so only has a Glock. And then you have you with a scout, but you don't have any money. Everybody else who has AKs has $3,000. You have nothing. I don't know if you plan on scouting this entire half or something, but who knows. Luckily, you guys get the round win, I'm assuming. I don't know why I pronounced luckily so weird that time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. But this should be an easy round win. Let's just skip ahead. Yeah, good job. You drop the scout, you pick up an AK. Thanks to one of your teammates dropping it for you. You guys miss a smoke. Oh, is this the flash of a lifetime or what? What a flash. Too bad there was no teammate there to peek off of it, but I do like that lineup, alright? Nice EU flash right there, boys. So your teammates are taking mid control, you're just holding for a B push. That's perfectly fine considering you guys, well, they have pistols and you know that. You're going to pick up bomb a little bit late. So now it's a 2 versus 2 and they have guns and you know that they are in ramp. So you're going to quickly go to B, I'm assuming, while your teammate holds the rotates off. Ooh, your teammate dies to a P250. That was a pretty nice shot. They're going to assume that you're moving towards B, so they're going to start rotating over. You're going to plant for Cat. Pretty good idea here. They're both 12 and 6 HP. So the guy misses his shot. Once again, you get pretty lucky this game. You peek into it, you kill him. Last guy has 6 HP and no kit. Because this thing isn't broken here, you actually have a pretty decent angle. But you're going to wait for him to walk out door and cross the back sight, which he is going to do in just a second here, and you flick back over. Once again, your aim bails you out because you were starting to look at an angle in which he probably wasn't while you're exposed to a different angle. But you have decent aim, and it bails you out. So you smoke top mid. You have a teammate die. You're going to flash over for your teammate who's already peeking the angle. Not a good flash right there. Okay, you're kind of freaking out. You see that they could be in a bunch of different angles. That connector smoke is pretty good for you, it looks like. Like, usually you would think there's a one-way in there, but no, that looks like it's pretty decent for you. You can kind of slither up Cat right now. You can have your guy top mid. Oh, I was going to say he could flash for you, but he doesn't have a flash. But, guy jumped up on Cat. You didn't get that kill because you were watching the connector smoke. You have to realize that that smoke looks pretty deep, and it doesn't look like there's too much of a one-way with it. And let's say you do die to the one-way. You know what? Give the guy credit. That was a pretty decent smoke. So now it's a 4 versus 3. You have A site control. The CTs look like they're kind of deciding if they want to go for it or if they want to save right here. I don't know what they're going to do. So you're just holding, waiting for bomb plant. I don't know why bomb's not going down. There we go. It finally goes down. And all you have to do is hold right here. The CTs are starting to go for it. Let's see what happens. I'm assuming that they fall off. Oh no, they actually go for it. Now the last one falls off with op. So you get a a jungle smoke going on. EU jungle smoke. Oh, lining up that flashbang. Took a little bit too long lining up that flash. Could have been out with your team. I'm sure you know that. You're crossing over. You still have a flash. You can flash your teammate in the CT right now. But he's going to peek it anyway. That's perfectly fine. You don't need to flash your teammate in the CT. It's just something that you'd like to see. I wonder if you do end up using your flash here if you want to like peek in the connector or something. Oh, you saw him top stairs. You can flash for yourself, but instead you decide not to. You're just going to dry swing it. That's okay. You're going to die if you cross right side. Ooh, you cross left. You're lucky. There was an opera posted on Cat right there. That's why I said he was going to die. Let's see. One of them left, so now it's a 5 versus 4. He rejoined, so still it's a 5 versus 4 round. We're going to speed up a little bit. You're going to wait for an aggressive peek or something. It's a 4 versus 2. Just flashing over B, making sure that the rotates stay there. You don't have everybody running over to A. You pick up bomb. Your team has A control. Let's see what your guy near CT can do. You re-smoke it off for him, which is good. You know that there's a guy Cat, and you continue to go for the plant towards Cat. Now you know exactly where both of them are, but the Cat guy's going for the long flank. I wonder if you're going to realize that. Oh. Yeah, crouching there isn't the best idea, especially because you knew the guy was CT. You got too worried about the other guy, Cat. Now, couple of things. One, you planted opposite side triple. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. You planted opposite side triple. So even if you got that CT kill and you fell off into CT, it's not planted for you. It's really not planted for you. So you could have gone sandwiched there. You could have fallen back into ramp. If you fell back into the ramp, you would have heard the flanker actually coming, and you could have easily won the round. You would have picked up his op, no problemo. But instead you decided to go for the CT kill. That's fine, except halfway through going for the CT kill, you decided, I don't want to go for the CT kill, and you kind of just sat there at ticket, waiting for the guy to peek into you. Sometimes you have to take those aggressive peeks, and with the aim that you have, I feel like you'd be able to do that pretty well, but unfortunately you just don't have that confidence. See you smoke top mid. Going for it alone, you're flashing over. You know that there's an opera window, so you're going to be a little hesitant. You're just waiting. Quick switch right there. Not the best idea. Guy could peek you, you could die. You have three teammates out A. One dies. So you're going to go grab bomb. And you're probably going to go B with it, considering 2 of your teammates have now died on A. You know that they're rotated over. You have a guy out on B. And now it just becomes a game of, are they going to realize that B is completely open? And it looks like they just did. Everybody's starting to rotate over. You got a guy coming up Cat. You got 2 in market, 1 guy in connector. But your teammate has market control. He gets the 1 kill. He doesn't get greedy, so he stays alive here. 2 versus 3, completely winnable. You peek Cat. You see the guy. You're going to re-peek him. Good shot right there. It's not a bad idea to re-peek him right there. You really need to get that man down so you can focus on market with your teammate. So if you die there, I mean, the round was probably over anyway. And if you get the kill there, that increases your chances of winning tremendously. So the high risk versus, I mean, okay reward. Or wait, I fucked that up. Okay risk, high reward play is completely worth it. Your teammate dies. You're now in a 1v2. He should call out that both of them are market. And I think that he did, considering you're not looking at any other angles. Now, this crosshair placement. I can maybe give it an excuse if you're thinking that the opper is going to crouch peek. Now, you do know that there's an op in there. But I don't think that it's worth it to have your crosshair this low right here. It's more likely that they're going to jiggle you. So you want that crosshair to be up at head level so you can quickly get that headshot. And you keep it low, too. So right there, it would have been much cleaner if you had your crosshair just up just a smidge. You would have got the headshot on the guy. But instead, you body shot him. And once again, like, you have the aim for this kind of stuff. I don't know why you don't have the confidence to go along with this aim. So your team is running up mid. 1 guy just died. You have a guy in Palace. you should start working out A right here. It's a 3 versus 5, and that's what you're about to do. But it's a 3 versus 5. You guys need to get some sort of map control, and you can't rely on your teammates to continue to take map control for you and win gunfights. You're going to line up a CT smoke. Take longer to line that up, by the way. Jeez Louise. You need to just go for it, man. Like, I understand your Palace guys working it, but now it's a 2 versus 3. Luckily, your mid guy was able to take a person down before dying. But a 2 versus 3 situation, and you die on cross. Now, you could have smoked jungle off. You could have smoked anything off, actually. But you die on cross, you didn't have gun out. Probably would have been better to take it a little bit slower right there. I understand that your teammate being alive on A probably misled you into thinking that you were safe, but it's always good just to be careful of those angles. Now, you did the classic play that I absolutely hate. You bought armor, including head armor, but you only have a Glock. I don't know what you expect to do with the Glock. It takes 2 dinks close, 3 dinks far away to kill somebody. You go for 2 flashes, which isn't a bad idea, except that the rest of your team has 4 flashes combined, so your 2 extra flashes on top of that aren't going to make too much of a difference. I would have much rather seen you get some sort of pistol here. And you only even use one of them. You only use one of the flashes. And then you die to the molly. That was not a good round on your part. See, 13 to 13, we really going the distance with this game. You still stay on Glock. You don't even buy P250, even though you'll have more than enough money to buy AK armor. You have a guy that's out of the smoke, so you're going to push out. You need to be the one swinging the angles first right here. You're not going to be getting trade kills with a damn Glock. You need to be front, leading the charge, so your people that actually invest money into the round can get the trades. But instead, you're waiting. You're trying to get them trade kills. And unfortunately, you're just not going to be able to. Like, you dink the other guy, too. You have good aim. With an actual, like, pistol right there, you get the kills. You potentially do a lot of damage to their economy, but instead you don't because you don't want to spend money to help yourself. Play to your strengths. Your strengths aren't supporting people. Your strengths are going out first and flicking over to people, but unfortunately you haven't done that once this game. Let's see. 13 to 14. They have a double op setup. One guy stuck to a FAMAS even though he had enough to buy M4. Interesting. And he immediately dies. So 4 versus 4, 3 versus 4. You guys are dropping like flies. Only 20 seconds into the round. You hate to see that. So now you're going to pick up bomb here. Oh, maybe not. 2 versus 4. This round is very difficult to win right here. You got a guy in Palace just holding for a push, and you're on the other side of the map holding for a push. This is a very difficult spot. All your playmakers, all your people in pivotal positions where they potentially could get map control, and yes, I just said a lot of P words, are all dead. So now you guys got to regroup. No point in dropping bomb, honestly. If you die, it's a 1 versus 4, and it's highly unlikely that he wins it. Nice flash. You don't really have to line that one up. You take a lot of time lining stuff up. Hey, that's a smoke that I throw. I wonder if you learned it from me. Probably not, considering you're EU, an EU player, like, much larger brains than NA players. So, your teammate's holding ramp. Looks like you're going to set up a hit. Y'all could have done right side smokes. You could have held on to that smoke instead of smoking off window there. And had like a stairs and a jungle smoke going on. But instead you don't. Now your guy's going to peek out ramp without smoking anything off. It's a contact play. It's okay. They just spotted him. The guy just shot. You need to pick up the pace. Go, go, go. No need to walk anymore. Go. They know that you're there. You go for a jungle smoke. Good job. He flashes over for you. You have bomb. So you just took a lot of time waiting to cross, even though the smoke was already down. You didn't even consider that there could be a second guy CT, which, I mean, it's understandable. But you took so much time that now while you're planning, there could be a second guy CT. If that guy actually like pushed faster, you would have been dead by now. And bomb would have been down, and this round would have been over. And now it is over. So now, 13 to 15, you have just enough money to buy AK, armor, and smoke. You're going to go for a market window smoke. You're going to go hold underpass, and you get absolutely destroyed. You had head armor too. But the guy just destroyed you. Let's see if there's another round. No, that's the game, folks. So overall, you have amazing aim. Okay, your aim bails you out of a lot of situations that otherwise a normal player would lose. So you need to take that aim and start implementing it more into your playstyle. You play like you want to be a rotator on CT side, nice little support flashes here and there. You're not taking those first peaks. You're not trying to get that man advantage right off the bat. You never mixed in any sort of aggression on your CT side. And then on your T side, you were very support player-ish, like with your play style, with your positioning. You can be the entry that wins the games for teams. You can put the team on your back with your aim, but instead you decide not to. So that's all I have for today. Again, if you want your own demo reviewed, it's only $4, and I will go over any kind of questions that you have. No problemo. So again, thank you all for watching. Hope you have a good day, and I will see you next time.